Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six! A lovely town of nearly 4K people coming in here. And, well, happiness could be better. Loyalty's currently dropping, but hopefully we're going to be improvifying things as we go. We got a few services that are coming online. We're going to take a look at some of these numbers in a little bit. Market situation is going down. Is it... Oh, there is an access limitation and a proximity limitation. We did build a new market up here. I didn't build food stalls. How are you feeling about the food stall situation? 7% and going up. Could use a little more proximity, but mostly okay. I'm actually surprised because usually our markets have been being built more or less in combo with the food stalls, and yet, okay, so that's as far as I can zoom out. Okay, it's down over here. Everything in this. Wait, really? Oh, wait a minute. I built a food stall here, but not a market. Okay. What about making a mini market or two, possibly, in these little corners? We're inside one of these areas, but I think the corner's better. Like, what kind of a market could we set up right over here? Oh, yeah, I got to do the mechanic, too. Man, I was just AFK for like 20 minutes. Already forgot about the whole mechanic thing. So... I don't know if this size is, like, terribly useful. It doesn't actually have to be that big. And then I could put, what? Some other decoration. I mean, I guess... Okay, if I do that, yeah, okay. So they must stand on the empty rectangle and operate at the squares. Oh. That's interesting. Why is this no good? But this is fine. Just thinking it's blocking things off. I mean, I'm not going to be able to make any more than this. What if? No, I don't think I can get any real symmetry one way or another. Of course! There's nothing stopping me from saying, let's not bother doing the whole thing. Oh, we might want to optimize for employee count of exactly one, though. Oh, I can't make this any smaller? That's odd. That feels like the employees aren't quite going to be worked, but if I do this, you'll need a second employee? I love this. Okay. Then... 5, 4, 5... 3, 8... It's not really possible for us to get a... What? Okay, there, 0.98. That annoys me. But, okay, we're employing one person, and then they have 2% idle time. I guess. Is anyone else annoyed? Like I am? Alright, let's get that going and then see what that does for us. Ooh, a lot of, I guess, idle farmers ready to go here. Man, that Marcel Raines has a great mustache. Lots of these people do. Well, not mustache, I mean just general look. Although, ooh, who was that? Goin Rantuka? That's a handsome fella right there, over on the right. He's gone places. Going places. He's going. Listen, they can't all be winners, okay? Bonuses received for receiving a penalty. Not enough making... Oh, I think it's because we're out of paper. Okay. I want to do a one-time purchase of paper. Is the paper industry annoying enough that I'm like, you know what? Let's do some imports for it. Let's just... Can we upgrade our paper maker? Pepper. So we already have that. Presumably this needs the previous one, yes. I think this is going to be useful. Am I happy spending my innovation on this? Honestly, let's go for it. Let's do that. Stop it there. So we got the basic paper making, the paper making tools. And yeah, we'll assign a bunch of those. Workers are okay. What's the red flag? Is it just because we're short one worker? Yeah. Okay. Makers administration. And that is theoretically accurate, huh? And how's your consumption? 100%. I think I'm going to put in other paper maker in here. Yeah. We're only gonna need more. Share a little bit of a wall. Come out here. Actually, we'll do that. So it's 3 wide. Actually, we just want to do a 7 wide here. Avoid some internal supports. Put this along the back wall. Bump. How many of these we need? Okay, not much. We actually... I think I can fit in... Let's do another workbench. Here. Then... plus 50, like that. And then for storage... I really see no reason not to go hard on the storage. Let's do this. And then we'll put a door there and there. 100% insulation. Chooch, 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 chooch. Looks good. Okay. Get that going on. It's our administration shortage, because having that collapse on us ain't gonna be ideal. Shortage. 3.96K. Trying to get to that 4K hump. I didn't even remember. Was that the next title? Is it a 4K? 4,500. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit to get there. Boom, 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 boom. 5 paper, plus 42. It's possible we don't need the other one. It's possible things hadn't quite kicked in yet. But at the same time, we might see the fluctuations from the admin. And I suspect, in the not-too-distant future, we're going to want more admin stations as well. What if the... Oh, no, there's no upgrade for this. Okay. And then, you know, we'll want more admin, which will consume more paper. And there might be other things, like some of the education stuff. Looks like it probably needs some paper. Which, of course, makes a ton of sense. Okay, we've got lots of fabric. I think we need to update our clothing industry as well. It keeps saying it's a positive number, but you know what? It's clear that that's not right. Just the one tailor. Got some tools. It doesn't have a full worker count. What I'm going to do, and we don't necessarily have any workers, but I'm going to go ahead and double it. From 15 to 30. Meanwhile, where the hell was I? Ooh. Oh my god. I keep thinking, and they're like, I sent the pleasure category. The massage is a very important therapeutic tool. No, they're going for that kind of thing. Uh-huh. We've got, like, the Sims blockage. All right, fine. It is... Why is there 145? Like, what is this number? 145 soldiers. We have 139 soldiers. Plus 6 recruits, but we have 58 people... Oh, hold on a second. Does this always say melee training? I think it does, because I think they're the basic level 1. Oh my god, the blurs are funny. I think the basic level 1 is just innately melee. Let's see. Okay, so there's peri-peri industry. It's still coming up, but yeah, I mean, it's clear that despite this saying that it's a positive number, but I think it's the fluctuation. It's clear we do need actual more paper production. And your consumption rate is 100%, which is fine. Wood is fine. Warehouse mini. Oh yeah, the wood mini warehouse. Yeah, which is perfect for the paper, so they can keep grabbing stuff from there. Except there isn't actually anything. Unefficient vicinity. Well, you got a pull job. Okay, nothing in vicinity. So it's this thing that's complaining, but you are doing the pull job. Okay, I think that's probably okay. Yeah, you know who's doing the pull job? Something massage parlor. Oh boy. Okay. All right, Quill. Yeah. Something days. This is my last recording of the day. I think I'm getting a little bit loopy. All right. Paper maker is up. 12 people have been recruited. No, I don't want to follow you. Consumption of the wood. That's okay, too. Wait, do I have... Oh. I have another one somewhere, too. Over here. Oh, hello. Your consumption rate's also fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're on the other side of the forest. Okay, so a third paper maker. And hopefully that will move up. Where's the paper being stored specifically? Nope, not that one. Right click. So... Wait, oh, wait. Oh, literally here is the... Oh. That's the only paper storage. Which is not where it needs to be. No, it's not here. It's here. Does anything else use paper? Hang on. schools, which are here. No, wait. Actually, I don't know where the school is. Okay, right now it's just schools and the admin station. Where is the shul, please? How do I go to you? Oh, there. Oh, okay, so we are there. So school's here. The admin thing is here. This is where we need paper to be. So, and you consume a lot more than the school. So I'll go a little bit closer. And I'm assuming we're going to want more admin. So what I'm going to do right over here, I'm going to build a hauler for paper. 3. Yeah, it seems fine. We don't want too much out here because it will decay a little bit faster. This could be the warehouse as well. I mean, so yes, I should have been making the paper right here. But I didn't. So, you know, and we'll try to understand the flow a little bit better going forward. I mean, I put the paper near the wood, which makes sense. But I think I still could have positioned things a little bit better. Okay, so you are paper. And if I do this, you only have one place to grab from. And yeah, you can keep a full amount of paper over here. That's fine. And I guess we'll keep the auto employ. There we go. We got some paper delivered there. Now, oh yeah, you're ready to do 7%. So that'll be nice to improve on. I don't know if there was a problem with the school. So it's closer. I mean, it's not adjacent, but it's pretty darn close. And of course, you know, just the amount of paper was a bit of an issue, but that's coming online now. And pepper. Do I want to go and do more of this? 3.8 more workers. I mean, maybe I should wait for it to stabilize a little bit, and then we'll see. But my feeling is that we probably want a bit more going on. Plus 73. Oh, but that actually might be accurate. Okay, I should let it sit for a bit and then see. Meanwhile, here's what I'm thinking with the tail. Well, we don't have the workers, but my thinking was maybe I should go and crank it to the max. Because it's... No, that net seems actually kind of stable. This actually might be accurate. It's hard, like the warehouse is emptying right away. And it's the equipped, but I keep thinking it must be just an equipped backlog. But it's clear, no, it's clear with the clothing here, we can't trust this. Because people are only equipping what they can. Maybe the equipped would actually want to be like minus 400, but there's not enough of it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll jack up the tailor here, which may or may not work because of the workforce thing, but we'll go ahead and lift this limit. Now people are being hired, they might like it. Equipment tool, oh, I see there. Current this, so they're gonna have to want to grab that. Target global, right, 2 out of the 8, and then they consume a certain amount per day. There you go, now you got it. You're actually over on your tools, but that's fine. Okay. Production's gonna go up a bunch. We might not consume enough fat or produce enough fabric anymore. But what I might do is just allow this to build up a bit of a buffer and then bring it down again. Which I kind of think might be the case. What happens to the tools that you had? Do you release them? Is it 2 per worker? Like maybe fluctuating this up and down causes a huge loss of tools. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and drop this down to 50. And I think it is actually still trending upwards. And then of course that'll take a little less fabric, but that might still be running negative. We've got a bit of a buffer there. And we could just go and tech up the fabric. How are we doing on fiber? Okay, fiber is still positive with very little decay. Okay, here's what I think. I think we can go and level up the weavers. Maybe just a tiny bit. I'll do this. 1.2 more workers ain't much. But I'll update it just a tiny bit. All right, meanwhile, administration, you're fine there. I mean, we're still not sitting on the paper surplus. But I kind of expect... Like, it's not dropping immediately back down to 0. In fact, it is going up. Now, it could be people will grab a load of paper, bring it into the, the admin office over here, and it'll shrink down a little bit. And I think we still want more for this. Like, is this per day? 3 times as much is actually crazy. So if it is per day, no, I don't want to select you. I just want to click on the building. Is there a hotkey? I think I've asked that before. So if we were to build another one, we would be short by about 30 per day. Livestock sickness. Dang it. Don't cull the herd. It's not actually ruining the livestock here, so we'll run out. We'll probably lose a bunch of adult animals, and we'll have to regrow some from youngins to adulthood. But I think that'll prove to be fine. Okay. Clothing is definitely going up. Ore is still being hammered pretty hard. Metal is going up. Not as fast as I think I would like. Although I can't really afford to assign more workers over here. We actually took a slight population dip, but we did have some illnesses and things like that. All right, humans, how are you feeling about your various services? Okay, I think we could... Well, the tavern... We do have some booze stored. Not much. Hold on, I did build a second tavern. Right? Yes, over here. Now, there's probably some proximity loss. Well, actually, if I go here and we go... Do you remember what page I'm on? That would be handy. Look at tavern. Access 80 or 30... Saving 31%. So it's not a proximity problem, although there's a little bit. It's a capacity problem. And if we look here, there is some proximity over here, but mostly it's let's get some extra capacity. And since I'm at capacity, I don't want to make any smaller. Or anything like, hey, we can go and build up over here. I know it's like gonna like screw up our pattern a little. I am thinking about that. Or ooh, why not here? That's kind of nice. Sure. You know what? Do you need a hauler? Because I think this is one of our catch-all warehouses, which does have booze in it. That's not too far from this tavern. This tavern... There's a central one here and a central one here. It's not super mega close. I'm not convinced it's worth putting down a hauler or another mini tavern over here, or mini warehouse. So I could have scrooched it a little further. Oh my God, the little blurry stuff is so funny. Oh, wow. It's funny because it's unexpected. All right. Tavern over there. And yeah, so it'll help the proximity a little bit, but I think mostly it's the access. Oh, it's there we go. That's a livestock thing event. Okay. I never noticed the little events coming up over here until like last episode or something like that. Rain net. Oh, I forgot. I turned off my bakeries. Well, yes. This one. Nope. There we go. Thought I'd already clicked on it. There you go. We'll rehire these bakers. Where are they going to come from? I don't know. Super screenshot. Thank you. I'm eager to see what those look like after we put them all together. And I kind of wish I'd like got it working properly to start off with. So we missed the first few days of things. Oh, this is what I want to look at. The tavern. And then, what might I consider? Bakery pace is fine. I mean, we could upgrade the bakery some more and then have fewer people employed there. That's entirely viable. I could unlock brewing. Now, there's 2 different types of brewing. Is it just one brewery with 2 modes? Coal and grain drink, right. Can be upgraded to work with fruit. We don't need to upgrade to work with fruit. We've got coal, we've got grain. Grain storage is here and here. Coal storage is here. Got that mine, which maybe I should have just gotten this immediately and just sold it. Maybe I'm like sitting on infinite riches and I have no idea how good it is. Maybe, while it's not too far, maybe I could have 2 mini haulers. Right? Each one would hire 1 person, but take the workload off of things. And this area is not terrible for it. And then, actually, maybe I build an actual warehouse with 1 or 2 bins each for grain and coal. The rest for the drink. Doesn't need to be a big warehouse. And then the priority warehouses will pull from that. I don't necessarily need it for the output on the basis that there's probably going to be storage inside the brewery. And is that a tech we have? It is a tech we have. Okay. Leave a little space there. Look at building a chainable building if we want. Kettles, so we got our work location. Boom. Boom. And then auxiliary kettles. We want that. Oh, we get quite a lot from that. Okay, so I think I can build more. This, and let's do one more and see if that works. 0.23, 0.23. 0.5 will do it. Maybe I'll just put it down over here because it feels weird otherwise. And then, yeah, I won't be able to do a double wide storage, which is a little annoying because I would like to fit more, but let's do that. 100% efficiency, 33 employees. Very manageable. Doors on either end. Insulation is fine. Why you got a little star? Are we out of pots? No. Okay, it must just be for internal stuff. Oh, it's got the star. Oh, heavy room and relies on foundation. Or foundation. It's only minus 6%. But is this? No, these are things being modified. 32 plus 2. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So you don't need extra stone. You just need the extra bits inside. Also no good for maintenance, but maybe, I'm probably on the next one, I might be a little bit more fastidious about the foundation, but ultimately, you know, we're just plopping things on everywhere. I mean, if this is good foundation here, maybe these would be bad places to put the woodcutters, because I don't think they care about foundation. You know, the farms and stuff either. It's just these buildings. Okay, I built it there, so there is enough room for that. What I want to do is toggle on planning mode. So the plan is going to be for this one. There we go. And then I want to toggle off planning mode. And then what I'm going to do is build a warehouse. Shared wall. I might have to go and unblock the wall production to make sure the warehouse is working. And then I think I want to leave a little column here too. Maybe I'll just make a very long warehouse. Nah, maybe we can use the space for something else. I don't know what, but let's do this. That. Another one there. Okay, and then I think, thank you for saving, I want to activate this job. The warehouse does actually have its walls. Okay, a little bit of coal, a little bit of grain, ready to feed into these. I mean, really, I should have built this one first, but I was like, well, figuring out the space there, but I guess I could have left the space in here, but this is good. Okay. So I think we're still importing. We do need more coal mining. Actually, well, we've got a few... What's this one? Improved coal mine. Let's do this. And then let's updo our coal mines. So we got one over here. This is fine. And then that one over there. Okay, let's get a bunch more coal because it's a little bit more of a bottleneck. We can still tell this one to grab the grain that's here, that's loose. That's going to be fine. And then, yeah, we'll give it a bit of a yoink command, which will be a little complicated because we're grabbing from a few different types. But all the coal comes from one location? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I could set up a loader thing over here now. Just to move the coal into the other building. That's fine. That one building, I don't think this warehouse is actually that overloaded. Let's find out. Not this one. This one here. 17 workers is a fair amount. But yeah, I think it's okay. So we got that. Despite that, yeah, we are building more jobs here. Okay, I am going to officially go and... Plus 18. We're really not netting much. Plus 36, 39. We're not netting much on the tools either. Not... I mean, it's close to being capped out and feeling kind of bad that way, but I think we're probably going to be okay. Brewery. And yeah, our first inn... Or tavern... Oh, it's like literally right here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this warehouse is here for, let's say, 2 bins of coal, 2 bins of grain, which I can always find with ease. Oh yeah, it's not in the food, it's down here. And then the rest is, I don't know if we can make like both booze. Well, probably that might be one of the things we need both taverns for. Okay, so I've got 12 crates left, so let's do 6 of each. Okay. And then, oh yes, you need to pull, well, let's just out of curiosity, if I tell you to do this. Why are you pulling from clay plus pots? This has got some grain in there. No, so that's not what we want. Like, but it's the closest. Yes, you're not wrong. Central, grain, central. What I'm gonna do is remove the centrals. We might go and add some more. Actually, I'm gonna remove that. You're gonna pull. I'll do this manually. From pools and all. Oh, these red ones are places that have goods, but not the kinds we want, I bet. Ahaha. Pull from the import depot, but this will be fine. And then you're gonna pull from this grain warehouse because it's quite close. Right, and the pulling from the central, you might have been pulling booze, which is not what we want. It's in fact the opposite of what we want. Okay, I'll just set up those 2. And in theory, that'll mostly do what we want. Okay. Minus 200. We did gain a few more people. Well, do I want to construct some more? Construction's pretty slow right now because of all of our lack of odd jobbers. It's 4% access. I think the like, you can, just too few people can access the bathhouse. It's kind of crazy. Well, actually, I guess I'm thinking the massage parlor. A little bit more room here. And that basin. As big as it gets. Just this is enough. Can I make a mini? What's the smallest basin I can? No, I can't fit it in here. And then just the bench. And that. I'll probably put a bunch of these all over the place. Kind of like the lavatories. Yeah. What do you need for next level? Okay, so we just need... Oh! Oh, there's individual text for each of the religions! Oh, that's annoying. That'd be better in a monoculture that just has one religion. That as a primary. Okay. Oh, yes. Brewery. Change recipe. Right. So it is one for... Oh, it's fruit into this. Okay, so we're still going to be importing Shetta because our humans do want Shetta. But the hope is that we're going to be producing more of the... What is this called? Piva. I think the Piva is more beer. And the other one is the liquor. So we're going to be producing more of this and hopefully spending less and having it more consistently. I could consider turning off these imports completely. Which we might. Now, right now, you don't have the workers and you are having to haul things. Your numbers aren't accurate. We'll leave this here for the moment. I suppose we have more storage for this. Like, these import targets are potentially on the ridiculous side, almost certainly. Because we've been adding more storage. Okay, Piva. So set this to, like... Actually, I guess I'll just set both 10%. In theory, we're not going to buy as much. And here we'll also do that. We might adjust some of our stockpiles. I wonder, our central stockpiles... I think... Ooh, do they still want any booze? No. However, I think our taverns will mostly be grabbing from that. So I think our central warehouse... What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to just have a single stack since they're 500. And then do we still just target 10% overall? I might increase the trade a little bit. But one thing that's important is I definitely want to make sure that the booze isn't all centralized in just a single one of these warehouses. That they are properly spreading out. It's not one warehouse with 2,000. It's 4 warehouses with 500. You know? And then do I want to updo this again? 400. Yeah. We're looking at an import target of 248, right? So that seems fairly reasonable-ish. And then over here... Yeah, production is still nowhere near. However... I assume, I don't know what category brewing is under. Right here, brew basic drinks. Oh, that's, yeah. What's that one? Oh, excellence. Decreases consumption when making people. Oh, wait, right, and there's this, which is... Okay, we should get these. Oh, it requires more. Oh, it requires... Does it go all the way to advanced baking? Oh, it requires the entire left branch to be done before we can get the consumption reduction. Okay. I mean, obviously hugely valuable. But yeah, so we're keeping in a trickle of our own booze. Oh, plus 118. Okay. Decay rate is a little bit more aggressive than some, but not too bad. Not only does making some mean we have to spend less buying it, but we might also get a better price. If we're buying less often, it'll probably drop the price, especially since now we're not doing all the trade partnerships the same way as we were. Okay, paper is definitely not going up. Paper. Let's get skilled paper making. Another 3.6 worker, up to 3. Okay, get some more in there. I might want to set up a paper import. Although our warehouses for paper are ridiculous. Oh, because we just have one giant paper warehouse. Which I guess if it's here, if I'm going to import... Well, we have so much wood potential. We should just be able to keep making paper. 3 paper makers now, though. Supplied with tools and some upgrades. I can't believe how much paper we consume. Again, it shows a net, but it's clearly not happening, and we're not getting our full administration value. How much administration I've banked up? Okay, maybe it's fine, because the thing I wouldn't want is a bunch of administration that's not being used, but I also don't want to go negative. We might be fine. How's our fabric generation? It is still going downwards. So just seeing the weavers over here. Oh, but we have no more innovation. Okay. How's our clay? Dang it! No! All right. We just expand this one? Yeah, I might turn it off for a sec, but I guess it's probably the way to go. I mean, it's also a shortage of workers. Although we don't have that much of a shortage of workers anymore, as it turns out. Let's do that. Lost some efficiency, so we need more auxiliaries. Oh, is there a rounding issue? It says 89%, but this is limiting it to 0.1. Oh no, it is really... Jeez, okay. I don't want to go on any deposits here. It really does need a lot of these. Okay, back up to 100%. Construct. We have to go and expand into this area later. So they're temporarily fired. Need a little bit of clearing. It's a lot of material. Is it all for the new stuff? It's not recalculating everything. That would be crazy, right? I hate that this is just not available at all right now. But yeah, we need to bring it up. Interestingly enough... Oh! Wait, what's that? As soon as I went into this thing, it may have reset this. Now we might be back to like minus 200. I like how people are swimming in its winter. There's literally ice here. What are you, Scandinavian? Too bad we don't have hot springs on this map. Okay, clearing. Nearly done, nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. I mean, without dedicated op jobbers, this is probably slowing down a little bit too, but so be it. 9 months worth of food. We're up over 4K pops. Which means really I should be increasing my military target. Not that we're even done training what we've got now. Okay. Honestly, that's pretty fine to say yes to. Because I'm realizing now we actually have way too much grain. We are netting positive on the bakeries. When we get over a year, I might go and increase our ration sizes some more. But yeah, that's totally fine for us to pay off. Yeah, the negative technology. Oh, this is probably mostly because of the lack of clay. Huge harvest. Brewing is a go-go. Yeah, we're only producing locally about half, but you know, who doesn't love a good import? I could temporarily turn off a building just to free up some odd jobbers over here to speed this up, but no, it's happening. We still don't have any leather, which is also bad for some of our research. And we are officially capped on tools, although I suspect this is not contributing to the tool usage right now. You done? You're done. Okay, tools are there and back. And yeah, you got 0, so everyone's going to pick up theirs. I don't know if they return their tools afterwards. You can see the tools just drain on the right-hand side. Good. Good, good, good. And the net math. We'll see if it balances after the equipment is done. There we go. Okay. So, net 1,000. Yeah, but the consumption wasn't there right now. We'll let that chooch back into place. All right. Well, we don't have the workers for it. So adding this extra brewery right now really won't help anything. 4.07. And then... I mean, I suppose some of the tavern access problems might literally just be amount of stuff. So I might not build anymore. The proximity still isn't maxed, but I might not build anymore because I think it'll be the rest. The bathhouses. Okay, that is clearly something we can spam out like crazy. It does have a basin operator. It does have jobs. No services available because... Presumably you don't have any coal loaded in here. And someone's having to go and grab it. I did add coal to the city center buildings, right? The central warehouses, although we might need more. Yeah. So I don't know that we have one over here. We might want one there. I mean, it's not going to be next to that. Okay, now you're going. But yeah, what I'm going to do is add a bunch more of these bathhouses. That... I think every block's going to want one. Maybe that's not true later. Like, maybe once we've caught up or something. So maybe I won't go nuts. I'll build one more over here. Okay, and then we'll see how things end up. I'm just hoping they don't have to spend all their time grabbing coal. Like, can they stockpile a little bit? Can they grab a full box worth and then slowly consume it? I don't trust this grain situation. Probably we have way too much. And mostly we need to convert more of it to bread. But that is happening. I could turn off a grain field. They wouldn't free up that many workers. I could set up a grain export, but I'd want that to be like if over 90. And our export stations do actually need workers, which doesn't seem super ideal. Oh, that's laboratory. Lots of people carrying grain. Who are you that's carrying this grain? Okay, you are a delivery person. Good. Want to make sure you weren't a bakery worker. I actually don't know where in our city we are right now relative to the bakeries. Oh, there's benches right in front of the bathhouse. You gotta crawl over it to get inside here. As That's fine. Yeah, let's get them established. Minus 200 workers. And a few sick people. Physicians. Yeah, we do need another physician here for the access. Do I want to build another big one like this? Is it insane? So, physician, 1.78. 64 people are infected with stuff. Versus load. Workload is low. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, I want one kind of over here. Part of me is like, well, our grain production is high. Maybe I should just go and do this. Make some of this irrigation a little bit of a waste. What if I trim back this farmer's field? Or even get rid of this farmer's field? And then I can turn one of these on instead. I don't love it. I realize I had 2 laboratories over here. I could make some mini physicians. I guess one of the questions is, what kind of a ratio for a physician do we need? Right, like a workers versus services. There's an open door there. That's a little annoying. And this would be very small. Okay, so what we want... We want 4 of these stations. Okay, we can do that. The problem is... Can we jam in enough shelves in here? Oh, also, the shelves might be the wrong way around. It may not matter. They weren't complaining about it. It's only 38% quality. Okay, we clearly need a little bit bigger than this. I don't know. Get rid of this tree. That'll be... Oh, no, that's the same amount of space. No, because I can share this wall here. That'll give us... I think that'll give us the critical differences. Are you... Oh, you're also... a tree. I thought you were just... stuff on the map. If I do this... One physician. Oh, no, that's okay, because I can still do that and do that for 100%. Okay, that's not bad. One physician, up to 4 people can be seen over here. And what we can do is we can plop them down. Oh, I hit the wrong button, didn't I? I just think a single door is going to be fine. I can plop this down in more of these corners. Like so. So I think we do need the capacity, but mostly it was about the access. So this will get some local access over here. Actually, I'm going to get another one. There you go. Some little clinics. We have a big health center in the south. We have a few physicians over here. And, well, I mean, I was assuming that... Yeah, it's not even proximity quite that much. It's mostly we needed some extra stations. But this will also minimize walking. Right? I guess the darker areas aren't that they can't get to one. It's that they have to walk 1,000,000 miles to get there. So there we go. That's bound to help a little bit. I mean, we still got the worker crunch again. Even though we've recovered from our previous time when we were having a really hard time raising our population. We've recovered past that. And yet, our worker shortage is worse than ever. Okay, tools and ore. Let's go and scale some of this back. Or even if we run with a deficit for a while, that's fine. So let's go to 50. And drop you down to about 20. we'll take a look at some of the numbers. Our metal count might go up, but that's fine. I'm actually surprised it hasn't been building up, but it's because it's building up so slowly. Necessary points low. I know, it's ruining our relationships. But we're becoming more self-reliant, so maybe that's fine. Okay, where did I build those physician offices? It's over here somewhere. What does the icon look like? So what is... Oh, right, we do have a hospital over here. That's right. Load that. Yeah, I hate that the hospitals don't have a dynamic workload, but I think it's because they actually have to be so quick. And we lost the XP bonus. It's fine. I guess the easiest thing to do might be I can click here and then go look at the other positions. That one. There you go. So you're going to see a few people. Good. You don't have optional stuff? No. And tech medicine. You know, that seems... Well, we can't do it, but... What is involved? Medicine. So we've got all the prereqs. We just need 50 knowledge, which mostly means we need to fix the leather situation. Okay. Which, how are we going to do it? Without tech points to spend, which is a bit chicken and the egg, and without free workers to go and upgrade things, we could shut down various things. Yeah, there's the hospital. And then if we, if I go and click on the physician, a little darker there. So these guys don't really have ready nearby access to physician. Actually, well then let's fix that. And yes, we need workers in these things, but I'm assuming that people having access to physicians will help with overall satisfaction, or fulfillment, I should say, which will lead to more people over here. And keeping people healthier, it's got to be good. Now, does the physician number change? Like the 1.83, has that changed? Maybe it did. Maybe it went up with access. I don't know what like the highest possible cap is. Like, I don't know how to read this and be like, oh, my physicians currently should be at 2.1 because of whatever, and therefore I should build more. All right, bathhouse is 1.04. I'm just assuming maybe if everyone, like, we'll probably just look at access. If people are at 100% access, then that's how they get the best bonus on the health. Or maybe once they get to 50%, it's enough. Is that a decoration or no? I don't think it would have let me put it down. This must be a wild tree, which they're chopping. Yeah, okay. One hopes. Ore is going down now. And not from decay. So at some point, we'll run low on ore. We'll have to hire some more people. But that's fine. Paper is accruing. We don't have a huge stockpile. I don't necessarily want a huge stockpile. And again, we'll probably expect some more admin. So I'm assuming the admin situation is balanced because it's actually being met. And if I want more, it's not, supply them with more paper. It's build another one of these administration stations, which is a fun thing to say. Got a little bit of knowledge. The medicine was knowledge, right? Yeah. And then how are you sitting? Produces over target. Oh yeah, let's get some gems and upgrade this library. Although, well, this is still a multiplier, so no, it would be good. Okay, let's find out. Wow, we have a lot of cash. Let's find out who's still willing to talk to us and buy some gems. Actually, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, I don't think we needed a ton, but I'm going to get like 100 gems. Barter? Yeah, just take the cash. It's fine. And... where's right there. At some point, that value will go up. We're going to upgrade this library. I don't think it takes them very long to deliver. Okay. I'm thinking, we've got a decent amount of cash. I think what I should probably do is import some leather. So then the question becomes, where do we want to store the leather? Stored at all the central warehouses. What if we import it literally like right next to where we're going to consume it, which is over here? If I put an import depot for leather here, / not too far away from a central depot, which is here or here. Some of it's going to want to go there, but I think a lot of it's going to be consumed immediately. I think I'm going to put an import depot right over here. And this doesn't need a worker. Yeah, it's as small as it gets. I think if I go here, it won't interfere with any roads, although my road situation is a little weird and wonky. Now we can build this up as a little bit of a plaza or something. Maybe there. And then something like that. And then around here, I might triple wide this. We'll see, but I'll put down some roadage anyway. And then we'll decide what kind of target we're looking at here. I actually don't have that much storage for leather, which means like we could go, I think I'd probably put it like to a third or something. Or, you know, maybe, do I want to put 50-50? What's the decay rate? It's pretty low. Fuzzy. I think I might target 50%. Especially if we're going to start making armor. Like, we might need the buffer. And I mean, eventually that might bankrupt us, but... So you accept leather. Yeah, up to 50%. Oh, that's annoying. All right, 49%, sure. And I could put price limits. I think I will put a treasury limit so that we keep us 100K anyway. But yeah, do a little bit of an import. Make sure this research is being fed properly. I can't set up more Auroch farms. I can't do more hunters because of the diminishing return, which is very fair. I think that's a very reasonable mechanic. 4.14K. Our population continues to grow, so that's going well. Oh, we do have 14 months worth of food. If I were to go and update you over here, I think it does make a really big difference to the mood. I think it goes quite high with just an extra half ration. Oh, hello, more clay. It's good, because we're not sitting on infinity clay, even though I'd like to have more. We really are consuming it quite quickly. Okay, leather input. We don't have it yet. Some of the gems get consumed immediately? Did I not order like 100 gems? Huh? Have they been taken over into the markets? Do I not have a market down here? I might have to look into that. Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh my god, we got a bunch of these sitting around. Now, I think some places do consume them. I think our chambers here, it doesn't say. So no, it turns out I had a bunch that are going to be reclaimed here. Huh, okay. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Okay. Hang on a second. Wow. Interestingly enough, you don't have an upgrade. The library. Right, we'll need the gears, which is something we're going to work towards, but we have some money coming in. Okay. So these values are going to go up. Knowledge is about to turn over here. I think the game is running in the background. I think we saw this number change a second ago, didn't we? And now I'm starting to doubt myself. Maybe it's paused. Maybe it's paused. Or maybe it isn't paused, but it does take a second to come in here. We need to upgrade the taverns. We could do that with school too. Get some extra quality on there. That may be nice. You've got a lot of booze stored up. Look at that. Good. Excellent. A little bit over here too is lovely. No! Come on. Okay, well, I mean, I was literally about to research medicine. I don't know if it would have saved us from that, but done. And then that's the physician upgrade, yes? So, yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it'd be nice to like shift or control to like upgrade all of these, but at least we can cycle through here and it's fine. Okay, so all these guys are being upgraded. Tech, medicine. What? Is there 2 levels to medicine? Or it's just still called just medicine, and this means we can start using tools. Okay, that seems like it's going to be well worthwhile. And I assume the knowledge is going to go up. We've got some innovation again. Good. Okay, ooh. All right, it's time to put a pause in here. That's great. On my last recording of the day, which is probably good, because I can feel myself getting, trying to go faster and faster. And maybe some things are slipping through, but we've made huge progress in today's recordings. So for the record, those of you curious, episode 20, 21, 22, and this being 23, if my count is right, all recorded back to back, and a huge leap forward today. This has been great. Again, I've been doing some research, especially on the military side, trying to understand things, and the helpful feedback has been helpful. The Department of Redundancy department has been redundant, but is still appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.